don't know if I'm ready, but I've been saying it for the last 15 years. I want chickens. Bucket list item on my bucket list, certainly not on my husband's. I want chickens. And I've been learning a lot about myself through my weight loss journey. I'm learning how much I let people control what I do, what I eat, what I feel, and what I think. I was raised to put myself last, and that's not always a bad thing, but sometimes there are times where you have to put yourself first. And in my weight loss journey, I have to put myself first. I'm happy to say I did lose a little bit of weight this weekend, so I'm very pleased with that. But it's going to take a lot more work. I have my consult today, and we'll see how that goes. I'm still pretty skeptical about that. Anyways, I want chickens. I really want chickens. I have been doing a lot of research for the last week. It's been longer than that, but for the most part, it's been the last week I've been doing research on chickens. I did some price runs. It's about 61 cents a dozen to raise your own chickens. If you get the breeds that are heavier laying, approximately 300 eggs a year. How can I do this without making it cost a bunch of money? Bucket feeders with like self-feeding nipples on the bottom of the water and these really cool things for the food to keep the rats and rodents out. Pallet wood for the walls and the floor. Get stuff off of Facebook or Craigslist for like the wire and that kind of stuff. And I want to build it myself. So I did some research. What does my hen house need? It needs nesting boxes. It needs roosts. It needs a door that can go up and down, either by a string that I can pull or one that's automatic, because I don't want to go out there every morning and open and close the door. It needs vents so that I can open them in the summertime and sometimes in the wintertime to get the ventilation, because Lord knows it's going to stink. It needs a big door that I can open and I can scrape the crap out of. And it needs to be pest proof. We have lots of rats. We are on a canal and it's just a constant battle. So that's my only hesitation, is I don't really know that I want to invite more rats into my yard. And by having chickens, that's what I'm afraid I'm going to be doing. I don't know. We'll see. I may talk myself out of this completely, but I've done a lot of research on it and I'm going to share that research with you. I've looked at a lot of different houses, different plans. I have about an 8-foot area, maybe 10 feet wide, next to our garage/barn. And it's not a barn, it's in the shape of a barn, but it's actually a garage. And it's already covered, so I could just stick them in there and it wouldn't have to be like waterproof or anything. The coop could just be built and secured and rodent proofed. There's room around the perimeter of the back of our yard. I could have a chicken run in that area, but I could also have a chicken run that ran like a chicken tunnel around the back of our yard, 2 foot wide or whatever. It wouldn't be hard. I could easily do a water collection system off of the back of the... My biggest question is, will it be profitable to put out the money to have the chickens and the time and effort put into it to save a few dollars a year? We usually go through about 2 dozen eggs a week. Just the two of us. We eat a lot of eggs. And as I lose weight, we eat more eggs. But I'm not sure that I want to invest as much, since we are planning on retiring and traveling more. Hubby got really nasty at me this morning. He goes, if we get chickens, we're not traveling anymore. I'm like, what? He goes, I'm not asking somebody to come over to our house and take care of da-da-da-da. I'm like, wow, that came out of nowhere. He was really annoyed with me. And I said, there's automatic feeders, there's automatic waterers, there's automatic door openers. The eggs, ones I'm looking at, roll right out of the nests into a collection area. You technically don't even have to do anything for the chickens, but like once a week. So, and I will have a camera out there, of course, so I can watch things and see that everything is going okay. He was still pretty upset about it. He goes, if we get chickens, we're not traveling. That's why we don't have pets. And he got really snarky at me. we're only gone 3 to 4 weeks out of the year and we're home the rest of the year. And it doesn't make sense to me to make my life less fulfilled, say. But I'm going to let it sit and I'm going to let it sink in and I'm going to let him ponder on it for a little while. We'll see what happens. Anyways, more research to come. I just wanted to make a little short ending to my video and let everybody know I'm not a doctor, not a nutritionist. I'm not licensed in anything. I'm not certified in anything. I've just done my research and I've searched out the information that I needed to help my body. Please don't take anything I say on here seriously as something that you have to do or you need to do. Do your own research, consult your physician. Don't start any crazy fasting diet or anything without talking to your doctor or at least doing your research. I'm just a person. This is just my journey. I wanted to share it with people and I wanted to encourage people. And I wanted to just put it out there that we're living a life to make it the best that it can be. I hope you might be encouraged by this or inspired to go out there and live your best life. One bucket list item after another. I can only do one thing at a time, but I'll do my best. So don't forget, talk to your doctor, talk to your nutritionist, do your own research. But here's to a healthier, happier you and me. Let's go out there and live.